This video explains the 6 reasons why Justin Bieber will enjoy a long and prosperous career. It's brought to you by JustinBieberInfo.com. Check out the site. We have up-to-date news, video, photos, commentary, merchandise, tickets, pretty much everything you might be interested in regarding Justin Bieber. Let's get started with this presentation. The number one reason why Justin Bieber will enjoy a long, prosperous career is his intelligence. Now, when people talk about intelligence, they usually are referring to what psychologists call academic intelligence or intellectual intelligence. This is what's formally measured by IQ tests. And there is a lot of value in understanding a person's intellectual abilities or academic intelligence because it is predictive of success in school and in some occupations. At the same time, there's another theory by a psychologist named Gardner who suggested a theory called multiple intelligences. And he discusses the importance of understanding the multiplicity of abilities that people possess, which he considers intelligences. And these include mechanical intelligence, artistic intelligence, and specifically to Justin Bieber, there are rhythmic or musical intelligence, interpersonal intelligence, and kinesthetic intelligence. Now, emotional intelligence is another concept that I'm collapsing into this discussion of overall intelligence. So first of all, I don't know what Justin Bieber's IQ is, but judging from watching him on interviews, I would suspect that it's above average. He is getting straight A's in school, he says. Not that that's a guarantee, but judging from his articulation, vocabulary, etc., he probably has above average intellectual abilities or academic intelligence. He clearly has superior rhythmic musical intelligence, as evidenced by the fact that he started playing instruments at the age of 2, according to him and his mother. And he does play competently the drums, the piano, and the guitar, along with his singing ability. He does sing on key most of the time. His voice is breaking, so you got to give him some leeway. And he doesn't always use auto-tune. If you watch some of his live acoustic performances, for example. So he clearly possesses very, very strong rhythmic musical intelligence. In addition, he seems to possess, and again, I don't know the guy personally. I'm judging from based on interviews and what's been written and recorded about him. But he does seem to have an innate ability to understand his own emotions and harness them toward achievement of a goal, which is one of the characteristics of someone with higher emotional intelligence. In addition, he seems to possess a high degree of self-awareness and what's known in psychology as emotional self-regulation. He's able to manage his emotions and not let them pull him off his path, in this case, his career path. I'm not saying the guy's perfect. I'm sure he has his moments like everybody. But in general, he seems to be someone who possesses good emotional intelligence. He clearly exhibits very strong interpersonal intelligence. This is defined as an ability to understand, empathize with, relate to other people. This is evidenced by the fact that he has built a very strong relationship with his fans via both YouTube and Twitter. I don't think it's an accident that his name is one of the top trending topics on Twitter almost every day. He does a great job of communicating with his fans. Even though he's got close to 2 million people following him on Twitter now, he still manages to stay connected with his fan base. on Twitter, and also in his personal appearances, he always makes it a point to interact with his fans as much as is possible, taking into account security concerns and time and all that. Finally, Justin Bieber possesses kinesthetic intelligence. This is evidenced by the fact that he's played multiple sports and apparently done relatively well. I mean, he's not an Olympic athlete, no one's arguing that, but he's competed in lots of different areas, from hockey to basketball to skateboarding, etc. And he's mastered a lot of skills that require kinesthetic intelligence. This is probably going to bode well for him when it comes to learning how to dance. I'm not arguing that he's a Michael Jackson on the dance floor, but he is learning, and I think he's probably got the basic kinesthetic abilities to be able to learn how to dance reasonably well, if not very well. So, number one reason I think Justin Bieber is going to have a long, prosperous career is that he's intelligent. Second reason, he has universal appeal. Now, this may seem to be a surprise to some people because the media tends to portray him as a tween or teen heartthrob who only appeals to girls under the age of 18. This is actually not true. In fact, the first instance of his universal appeal came when he was only 12 years old, and he went out busking in the Stratford, Ontario town where he grew up. He was able to raise $3,000 one summer simply sitting out on the steps of a building, playing his guitar and singing. That not many 12-year-old kids can do that, and I think that speaks to his universal appeal, not only to girls around his age, but also to adults. In addition, he does actually have male fans. It's hard for a lot of guys to acknowledge that they're a fan because the threat of homophobia is so strong. In fact, a lot of the male fans that do post on Twitter have in their profile in all caps, "I'm not gay" or "I'm straight." I think that speaks to one of the fears that a lot of boys, or men for that matter, have about saying that they like his music, because they're afraid they're going to be accused of being gay, as if that's bad. That's a whole nother topic. In addition to the fact that he does have male fans, he also has many adult fans. In fact, there was a poll recently on popeater.com that indicated that among the visitors to that website who said that they, quote, can't get enough, unquote, of Justin Bieber's music, over half were adults over 18, and over a quarter were over the age of 40. My contention is that there are a lot of silent fans of Justin Bieber that are not very vocal. I mean, they're not pressing forward at the gates screaming his name, but they do listen to his music and buy his CDs or download them and enjoy his music. So the second reason that Justin Bieber has universal appeal, is going to have a long, successful career, is that he does have universal appeal. Third reason,